good, everybody? Thank you all so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. I wanted to come down here real quick to talk about some hot topics. First, I want to start with Wendy Osufo. I want to start with Wendy Osefo. It was something that I forgot to talk about when I did my Real Housewives of Potomac review this past Monday. And it was about Wendy when she met up with Keairna at the pier. And you got to watch that Wendy, okay? So when Wendy and Keairna were sitting down, Wendy was saying that at her birthday last year, that she went and consoled Keairna when she ran away, when the girl said that her business was bought with drug money, or she used drug money to get her business off the ground. But that's not true. That's not true. And that's what I'm saying about that Wendy. You got to watch Wendy. When Keairna ran away, Ashley had asked her about her scar. She was getting into it. Her and Mia was going back and forth, and Mia called her glass. And then they talked about the scar on her head, and she ran away because of the scar. And you better believe that, well, I believe 100% that Wendy Osefo, this professor with 4 degrees, that y'all say love to talk above people, that she just been talking above people ever since she been on the show, she knew good and goddamn well why Keairna ran away. And to me, she either chose to say that she ran away because of the drug money, because she wanted to try to throw a dig and she didn't want the audience to forget the accusation, which I believe. I definitely believe that Keairna started their business with drug money.
Drug money. Drug money.
Yeah, I definitely believe it because we saw her rap sheet. She got a rap sheet. I saw the rap sheet online. We talked about it on Twitter, the credit card fraud and all of the other stuff she had going on. I do believe that. Or number 2, Wendy didn't want to bring it up in front of Keairna again because that's a touchy subject for Keairna. And Keairna probably would have been out there fighting on that pier. So she chose to use the drug dealer one. I believe that Keairna is very aggressive. I believe that Keairna is very violent. I believe that she's a bully.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Be very clear.
And I think that Wendy probably just didn't want to bring it up because she didn't know how Keairna would have reacted. But notice she went and brought it up when Angel said something. She went and brought it up to Keairna when Angel said something. And I believe that she only threw Angel under the bus because she wanted to get Keairna off her back. Because Keairna has been coming for Wendy every time they sat down this season. Yes, she had. But that was just on second thought. I had thought about that when I was doing my review and I forgot to write it down. And yeah, Wendy definitely knew good and well Keairna wasn't running because of the drug dealer money for her business. She was running because they talked about that scar on her forehead that you still can't even see. Next, Garcelle was on The Breakfast Club. I guess she got a new Lifetime movie she promoting. Every time she promoting something, it's usually something with Lifetime. I didn't see the full interview. I'm going to go and watch the full interview, but I saw clips of the interview, and she's on The Breakfast Club, and she's not being honest. So they asked her, was she going back to Housewives? She said no. She does not miss Housewives, and she's not going back anytime soon. She said it was a great platform. She earned a new fan base, and some good things happened out of it, but her time was up. Her spirit couldn't do it no more. It hurt her spirit, and she just couldn't do it anymore. She said that it had nothing to do with the pay or anything like that. She just couldn't mentally, physically, and spiritually do it anymore. And I think that is so funny coming from Garcelle because she had the nastiest spirit on the show.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
She did. She was very nasty on the show. It was times when she would be nice, but she had a very nasty spirit, especially towards Dorit.
So how do I get...
Bitch!
I think that what messed Garcelle up was that she was trying to play to Twitter. And it's so funny because I used to say that all the time. Garcelle was playing through Twitter. And I believe that Garcelle was getting on Twitter and seeing everything that people were saying online, and she would go on the show and bring it up on the show so she can get the Twitter fan base behind her. And I remember I used to tell y'all that ever since Garcelle had been on the show. And y'all told me no.
Told you guys I said it. I said it.
But literally, I remember when Garcelle left the show and it was announced that Garcelle was leaving. And shout out to Carlos King. Carlos King said the same thing and y'all was able to take it. Oh, baby. But when I said it, y'all was telling me I was hating on the black woman. Child, please. She said that she always been able to put herself first and that she had faith in herself and she knew that her time was up. They then asked her about Bowles and unfollowing Bowles. She said that she unfollowed all of the ladies. And she said that the way that she works with her Instagram and her social media, she only want to follow people that she wants to see what they're doing. And with those girls, she needed her space, and she didn't really care what any of them was doing.
I know that's right. I know that's right, bitch.
I've had some friends do that before, and that's really like a Real Housewife thing to like unfollow people and stuff like that or whatever. But I would never let nobody know that I was bothered like that. I can understand Garcelle doing that because she's in a whole different world than I am, right? She's a celebrity, and so she wants to unfollow the women to send a message. And again, if you don't want to see what they're doing, yeah, unfollow them. Then they talked about Erica and Bose being on Watch What Happens Live. And Andy asking Erica Jane about Garcelle leaving the show, and Erica said, won't he do it? Garcelle said that she saw the clip, and all she thought of it was Mean Girl.
Ma'am.
And it's so funny because it seems like Garcelle can do what she want to do unchecked, but when everybody else do it, she means Garcelle always tries to play the victim to me. And I just don't like it. I feel like that Garcelle is so used to punching down. So Garcelle was on the show. She was never really on the show with Teddy, or maybe one season, or she wasn't on the show when Teddy was on the show. I believe it probably, if it was one. Yeah, it was one season. And I feel like she always had things to say about Teddy, and we know Teddy ain't gonna really do nothing. I feel like Garcelle, I don't know. I just, So then what I really wanted to know, and see, this is the thing, Lauren LaRosa, I feel like that you slacking, but this is the thing though. I don't think that these girls really watch Beverly Hills like that. I don't think that the envy and asking questions about Bowles and stuff, yeah, she's been up there on the show, but I don't believe that Jess Hilarious and Lauren LaRosa will really watch Beverly Hills the way that we watch it. Well, we can recall what happened in the scene and stuff like that. I don't think they really watch. They just try to keep up with the mess and try to keep up with the drama. Because the first question that y'all should have asked her, it was going to be Beverly Hills or the Real Housewives. We wanted to know what she meant by all skin folk and kinfolk. That should have been the first question that we asked. So then they asked about Garcelle receiving no support from Bowles. And what do you know? Garcelle said, well, I really don't want to get into that right now.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
I know you don't want to get into that right now because she put that dog whistle out there and everybody ran with it. Everybody ran with it. And she don't want to have to address it. See, Garcelle was the race baiter on the show.
Yup.
She was the one that kept on bringing up race. And she knew that the cast was full of non-Black women when she got on the show. And the first time she got into it with somebody, she was poking at Kyle all season. She was running around saying, even before the reunion, that she don't think that the girl said anything to her or tried her because they was afraid of Black Twitter. She was playing to Twitter the whole time. And the first time she got into it with Kyle, they played with money in Beverly Hills. And she told her, girl, you came to my event and you raised your paddle and you didn't pay. Garcelle didn't say nothing in the moment. But you better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth. All of a sudden, Black Twitter went and said, oh, girl, that was racist. Now she get on the show and asking her, is she racist? Or I think that was a racist statement to make.
Bitch, please.
Honestly and truthfully, I am going to miss Garcelle on the show. I am going to miss Garcelle on the show. I think that she was a good addition to the show. She did a lot of whining to me, though. She really did do a lot of whining to me. She's just not that girl. And some of y'all kind of killed it to me. You know, I felt like that y'all was trying to make Garcelle royalty. Then y'all knew that she wasn't really royalty. Y'all was trying to make her Black Hollywood royalty when you can't name nothing she was in outside of the Jamie Foxx show or something on Lifetime. You get what I'm saying? Now, her profile did build a little bit. She was on an episode of Power, but her profile did build a little bit, and she did use the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, what she was supposed to use it for. And you can't do nothing but take your hats off to that.
Come on, give it up! Give it up! Give it up! Give it up!
But she really used the platform for what she was supposed to use it for. What else? Let's talk about Kelli.
You little hobbit.
Baby, it's a lot of stuff going on over here with Kelli. First of all, this came out yesterday. It says, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kelli Farrell's ex sues Bravo for defamation over abuse allegations, wants $200 million. What? Kelli Farrell was a new addition to the Real Housewives of Atlanta last season, but she's already making waves. Her ex is suing Bravo for claims made about him on the show. In court documents obtained by TMZ, Chuvalo Mark Farrell claims Kelli spread lies on the show and the fabricated storyline on the show that he abused Kelli and didn't pay back money. He says he and Kelli jointly applied for a $420K loan back in 2022 to build out a restaurant called Nana's Chicken and Waffles. He says Kelli spent a bunch of the loan money on her birthday and other unauthorized expenses.
You did.
And then fabricated a story that Chuvalo stole the money from her. He said he repaid the loan, but she still is pressing forward with the false claim that he stole the $420K. According to Mark, cast members talk about him on the show, saying he's a criminal, an abuser, and a fraud. Mark claims the show producers continue to broadcast the allegations despite knowing they were false. He said it has damaged his personal and professional reputation to the tune of $100 million.
Nigga, please.
But that's not all. He also wants the courts to dole out an additional $100 million in the punitive damages to send a message to the network, bringing a total to a whopping $200 million.
Nigga, get out of here with all of that.
Kelli and Mark reportedly married in 2011 and had 3 children together before finalizing their divorce in 2024. We reached out to Bravo. So far, no word back. Now, you know me, and I'm just being honest with you. I don't ever put it past no nigga to put his hand on a woman.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
I don't ever put that past them. But do I believe that Kelli was over there spending money on unauthorized things that had to do outside the restaurant? I believe that 100%.
You did this! God damn you! You did it! I know you did it! Speak! You did! Yes, you did! Yes, you did! Yes, you did it!
I believe that 100%. Do I think that he gonna get $200 million?
Hell no.
Absolutely not. But what my auntie Wendy told me is you aim high so you can fall somewhere where you want to be. I believe that Bravo gonna probably have to get rid of Kelli. I believe that Bravo gonna probably have to get rid of Kelli. I told y'all there was some brewing with that bitch. The first couple of episodes, I thought that she was a good addition, but midway through when she started hanging with that with Shamia, I just knew that it was something not right with her. I believe that it was something not right with her, and I still believe till this day that Kelli invited them punks over there to come at Angela about her man Charles. I still do believe that. And another thing with Kelli for me is something about Kelli to me that just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't. Okay, it says, when the case, Kelli Farrell reportedly hires Phaedra Parks to represent her in court after filing an emergency petition on ex-husband who objected to their kids filming. RHOA says that she was granted primary physical custody and it's in their best interest. Now, I remember on the show they were saying, we're going to get back to you in a minute, baby Bob, but I remember on the show that they were saying that he didn't want to pay child support and he didn't want to have nothing to do with the kids. And so as he's suing in his lawsuit, they didn't say any claims about him because she claimed that he owed her child support. Now, he didn't make no mention of that.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
I just noticed that he didn't say nothing about the child support. So was she telling the truth about the child support? Okay. It says, neighbors, get into this. According to Us Weekly, Kelli filed an emergency petition against her ex-husband per court documents. Phaedra Parks is her legal counsel.
Major. You lying to me.
Girl, I feel like that she probably put Phaedra's name on there real quick until she was able to get her funds together to hire somebody, because ain't no way she hired Phaedra Parks. We'll get that in a minute. Kelli reportedly filed an emergency petition on October 2nd after her ex-husband, Chuvalo Farrell, tried to block their kids from filming for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kelli claims that she has primary physical custody of the 3 kids, Chance, Chastity, and Chelsea, since their divorce was finalized on September 23rd, 2024, and she believes it's in their best interest to film. She says that she was granted the right to make final decisions when it came to kids' education, health, and extracurricular activities, and that seemingly includes filming for the show. In the filing, Kelli reportedly said that her ex-husband objected and caused so much confusion that Bravo had to pause production until she could provide court documents proving her kids are legally able to film the show. She even claimed Chuvalo threatened to sue the network, which left producers torn as to if they should film her daughter's homecoming dance. Kelli says that her kids are a big part of her storyline and she already gave Bravo permission to film. She also told the court that filming these moments is in her kids' best interest and doesn't want memories lost because of the drama. Now, if he's not paying child support and he's not seeing the kids, I believe that Kelli children should be on the show. But if he was an active parent and up to date on his child support, I would consider what he's saying. But I'm totally against men trying to stop these women or parents trying to stop the other parent from making money or make their life hell on their job just because they mad. Now, do I feel like it's in the kid's best interest? I do not, Kelli. You can miss me with that. I don't think it's in the kid's best interest. I think that it's in your best interest. If you wanted to film their homecoming dance, you could come, but you got so much money. You got money for that mangy ass pink dog you got over there.
Hey, you placed her further.
You can afford a camera crew to come in here and film their homecoming. It don't gotta be filmed on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's not in their best interest. That's in your best interest, so you can get a payday. To me, Kelli just is not showing up as that girl. You're not showing up as that girl. First of all, you got mad at Britt Edie about what she gave $250 to I forget the cast trip. She gave $250. You said she wasn't showing up as that girl, but we didn't even see what you bought. We didn't even see what you donated. Then you tried to explain away why Nana's Chicken and Waffles wasn't open and you was living this lavish lifestyle with that pink mangy dog over there.
Hey, you placed her further.
Getting groomed and stuff, and you owe so much money. Then it was one of the workers sued her because she didn't pay the woman for a whole month. And then tried to say it was an oversight. Like, girl, most of America lives paycheck to paycheck. What do you mean that you forgot to pay this woman for a whole month of work? And then all of a sudden, when the lady filed the lawsuit, you wanted to give her the money. No, baby, you owe me interest with that. My car could have got repoed. I could have got put out of my house. I had to borrow money over here, and they charged me interest and stuff. You're going to have to pay me more than what you owe me. You're going to have to pay me more than what you owe me. And now, you done hired Phaedra Parks to be your attorney?
You can't do that.
It's giving you not that girl. Does Phaedra even still practice law? And most importantly, do you want to win a fucking case? The clients that I know that Phaedra had always spoke ill of her. Bobby Brown said that every time Phaedra represented him, he went to jail. We saw Sheree hire Phaedra, and Phaedra was losing motions against Bob Whitfield, and he represented himself. He didn't even have a lawyer. He represented himself. Then how could we forget about Drama? Remember Drama? Left, right, left. Get on up. Remember Drama? Remember, he came over there and he had went down to Phaedra's offices over there down on Peachtree. And
He said he was tired of being messed around. He was looking for you and he was going to blow you to
He said that he was tired of being messed around. He was tired of being messed over. And he came to the office with a bomb on him. He was going to blow Phaedra the fuck up. And then Phaedra, as a lawyer, her husband went to jail. She couldn't even represent her husband. Or to me, at least, she didn't even have a good standing with some good lawyers in Atlanta, because Apollo went and served time. Now, she was able to get herself off because I believe, like Mama Joy said, she was supposed to be sitting in a jail cell right next to him. I definitely believe that. And then how could we forget her first season on the show? She was taking money from drug dealers in the parking lot.
The ghetto.
It's not the ghetto.
It's not the ghetto.
Right.
Please don't.
And you want her to represent you? If you really want your daughters to be on this show, why would you hire Phaedra to represent you?
Why would you do that?
It's given that she needed a discount. It's given that Kelli needed a discount, or that she can't afford a real attorney. And I just don't see her winning this case with Phaedra. I just don't see her winning this case with Phaedra. But this will be good for an interesting storyline. I don't think that to me, Kelli can't tell me that she's taking this case serious, that she hired Phaedra Parks. There's no way. Oh, and before I go, the Married to Medicine trailer just dropped. The Married to Medicine trailer just dropped. If I'm being honest with you, the trailer was kind of lackluster. Married to Medicine was one of those shows to me where I just used to like to watch. I stopped. It was a great show for me. I didn't really need all of the fight and all of the drama and all the ghetto-ness going on. I just love to see, Black marriages, Black love, or, you know what I'm saying? People, I just love to see a good reality show that I felt was authentic. Some of the girls perform sometimes. Mariah and Quad used to put on ghetto Shakespeare, Tennessee Shakespeare plays. But other than that, or whatever, I thought that it was a good show until Contessa got on. When Contessa got on the show, I really believe she ruined the show for me. She really did. And so we got the trailer. It wasn't a lot going on, but what we seen afterwards, after the trailer dropped, it was reported that Dr. Heavenly Kynes has been demoted to friend of ahead of season 12. Now, that could be for only two reasons. It could be that she was running for some political office in ATL and they had to negotiate her contract even though the season had already started filming, because I remember she did an interview where she said that she didn't know that you couldn't run for office when you was filming on Bravo. Okay, so I'm going to say that. Or one can say it was because they're going to really talk about her son. And if I'm the women on the show, every time we sit down, we talking about Big Heavy Son. And I ain't bullshitting with you.
No.
Oh yes.
No.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
I'm not bullshitting with you. Every time we sit down, we talking about Heavenly Son. Yes, we are. We seen like her and Toya gonna be getting into it about the son. It seemed like Damon and Eugene gonna be getting into it about the son. But we definitely talking about the son every time we sit down, and I'm not bullshitting with you. Your son was out here trying to fight a police officer? Your son was out here trying to fight a police officer? As much shit as Heavenly talk about what is going on with everybody else's life?
You better believe I'm going to talk about it.
Yes, baby, we bringing it up. And see, Phaedra, if you wasn't so punk puss, see, Phaedra, you were supposed to show up to the reunion. And see, Phaedra don't get no points for me. I feel like if Phaedra didn't show up to the Married to Medicine reunion last year, she shouldn't have been able to film on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because she wasn't that goddamn good. No way. I felt like she was eating girls up over on Married to Medicine. But she should have came to the reunion because Heavenly was playing with your kids and your baby daddy, Phaedra. So we're going to play with her kids and her baby daddy. And we're going to play with daddy. We're going to play with daddy. All right? But y'all, thank y'all so much for clicking on the video, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Wendy purposely brought up the drug dealer comment? Or do you think she was too scared of Kay to bring up the glass and the forehead? Do y'all think that Kelli is showing up as that girl? Why do y'all think that Kelli? I believe that Kelli is not showing up that girl, and I don't think that Kelli got the funds to pay nobody, so she ended over there when they asked Phaedra for a discount. Because remember what Phaedra said about Sheree. We can't chase you for no payment, especially when we already reducing the fee.
Oh my God.
So she probably reducing the fee over here for Kelli. But I don't even know if I'm really doubting if Phaedra still practice law. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. But again, thank y'all so much for clicking on the video, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I'll see y'all later. Adios.